name is Charako Yamamoto. I live with my mother-in-law in Tokyo and attend university. This is a story about me, my mother, and our ex-family. But it's not just about some trouble. It's a story about a family with extremely feudalistic values. It's really unbelievable that families like this still exist in this day and age. The house I was born in was in a very rural village.
Miss Misako, are you having a second child yet?
I'm sorry, Mr. Umemura.
And we have our own circumstances, and if things stay like this, there's no other choice. Charako will have to get a husband of her own. No, try your best from now on and have a boy. Just trying your best won't do anything, Dad. The child is a gift after all, and only God knows the sex. That's why you'll have to keep trying until a boy is born. You're the eldest son of the main family and his wife. You don't have enough self-awareness of the positions you're in.
We were the main branch of the family, and because my husband was the eldest son of his father, he strongly demanded that Mom give birth to a son to take over the family. But my parents never had any children after I was born as their eldest daughter. In that situation, even though I was young, I witnessed firsthand my mother's hardships. It wasn't just the pressure of birthing an heir that made her life so hard. It was especially bad during the New Year's and Obon. At this time of year, all the relatives gathered together for the celebrations and...
Miss Misako, are we out of drinks already?
No, sir, I'll bring some over.
Misako, my children say they're already sleepy.
Yes, I'll prepare some futons.
Misako, call a taxi to see some folks off.
Yes, sir. All things considered, my mom was so busy during that time. And what makes matters worse is that this nightmare continued for about a week, with the relatives coming and going one after the other. Mom had no time to catch her breath. Mom, shall I help you with something? Then put the covers on the futon, sweetie. Okay. After that, can you arrange the dishes? Okay. You're my hero, Charako, since you help out so much. Because, Mommy, you seem to have a hard time. Why are you the only one who's so busy? I guess it's my fate as the daughter-in-law of a big family. I also started helping out when I was in my later elementary years because I saw her having a hard time. Seeing my mother being so unreasonably busy made things hard for me to bear. What was hard, you ask? The fact that Mom didn't complain and seemed to give up and accept all that as normal stuff. If you don't like something, just say so clearly, though. Did the last visitors head home? Yeah, everyone went home, Mommy. Oh, thank goodness. Are you okay, Mommy? I'm going to go lie down for a bit. Sure, but lying down for a bit never helped her fatigue. Whenever things got too busy, she would collapse and stay in bed for 2 or 3 days. Oh, that's right. As for my grandmother, Mom's mother-in-law, I'm sure you're wondering what she does during that time. She collapsed from an illness right after I was born and has been bedridden ever since. I'm sorry, Misako dearest. I don't want you to shoulder my duties too. Oh, no, ma'am. Please don't push yourself. You don't have to lie in front of me, of all people, love. I also experienced that summer and winter cross hell, as you know. Summer and winter cross hell? That's right. The reason why I'm bedridden right now is also because of that hell. I always thought you also had a hard time, Grandma. I guess the men around here only see women as housekeepers. I didn't realize that until after I married my husband. After all, they treat you so well before you marry them. Even your mommy probably realized it a little while after you married Toshiro, right, dear? Well, I thought it would be fine if my son remained single for the rest of his life. I wished that this family would end with me. But my husband, who values an heir more than anything else, would never give up on my son's marriage for the world. I couldn't have a say in my son's marriage whatsoever. I'm really sorry for everything. It's not your fault, Mr. Umemura. But even so, I barely have time to rest during the weeks of New Year's and Obon. Wait, do you work even after I fall asleep, Mommy? Those bastards drink alcohol, come morning or night, no matter what time it is during those celebrations. And even the other women in the house take advantage of the situation and join the other men, treating the eldest son's wife, me, like a servant. I don't think any of them are sane. So that's how it is. And even now I believe so strongly. Believe in what? That it would be better if Obon and New Year's just disappeared. No, this family, the sort of countryside custom, everything. After hearing that story from my grandmother, I also came to hate Obon, New Year's, and those excuses of relatives from the bottom of my soul. I used to think I was lucky because I got a lot of pocket money in New Year's presents, but I can't stand to see Mom go through hell anymore. But contrary to my beliefs, Obon and New Year's still manage to come by once a year each.
Miss Misako, have you lost a little weight?
No frickin' thanks to you, bastards!
It's because you're so skinny that you can't have a boy, isn't it?
Shut up! There's no way anyone would want to have another child in this environment!
I spilled my drink. Miss Misako, please wipe it clean.
Yes, right away, sir. You goddamn drunkard! Mom, I'll do that, so you rest for a bit, okay? Oh, thank you, Charako.
Miss Misako, are you free now, then? Please clean up this space, then.
Yes, of course. If you made a mess yourself, clean it up, you old bastard! I was really upset that I couldn't say any of that out loud. If I spoke out in this manner, I'm sure Mom would be criticized for not raising her daughter properly. So I had no choice but to support her as much as I could during these weeks. The New Year's, like all others preceding, Mom was in a horrible state of mind and body thereafter. I felt like she was getting more exhausted every year. If things continue like this, Mom will end up like Grandma, and she will tend to stay in bed. I absolutely won't allow that to happen. This year for sure, I'm gonna protest to Dad, and I'm gonna change this situation. First of all, I thought it was important to take care of Mom first, so after everyone had gone home, she fell sick as usual and stayed in bed. I decided to take care of her, catering to her every need. Then Dad came into Mom's room, who was in such a bad condition. Dad, what's wrong?
You're here too, Charako. Perfect timing.
Is something the matter, honey? Dad came of his own accord. Talk about perfect timing. I was fully prepared to complain about how Mom was being treated, but then Dad said something completely unexpected. What is it?
I'll be honest about it. I want you to divorce me.
What? What do you mean?
Actually, I've been dating someone else for a while now, and...
You goddamn... So you were having an affair?
This isn't anything like some petty affair or anything. No, I'm serious about this.
That's even worse! How much do you think Mom has done for you, Dad?
Of course I know that, but she's pregnant with my child.
What? What the hell? And so you want to break up with me because you're going to be with her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You goddamn bastard! I'm so ashamed, Dad! I can't believe this!
There's no other way, all right? All I can see of Misako is as a housekeeper now.
And who is to frickin' blame for that, huh? I'll say this because why the hell not? But it was Mom who's been protecting the house, not you!
And it's because of me making money that you and your mother can live comfortably, isn't it?
But that's no reason to treat Mom like she's nothing more than a servant. Do you know that Grandma got so sick from these god-awful family gatherings that she had to stay in bed for months?
Well?
You think all the women in this house are expendable? It's scary to think I might end up like that someday. Calm down, Charako.
Besides, Misako is too old to have children, isn't she?
So what, you're gonna throw away my own mother because she can't give birth to a boy?
I guess it's only natural that people would think that way.
So you frickin' admit it. My own father, such a senseless prick. I want to cry with the shame I have.
I'm the eldest son of the main family, so no matter what, they'll demand me to create an heir to the family, and I've been feeling so much pressure for such a long time. If you had been a boy, things wouldn't have been this troublesome, honestly.
Excuse me? I finally couldn't stand the bastard's words any longer and tried to charge him. but my mother, who'd been lying down, sat up and grabbed me by the shoulders. "Mom, let go of me!" "Chatako, just be quiet for a bit." Mama's always been a very calm woman. I've never been treated with such a cold voice from her before. I decided to obediently listen to what Mom told me. "Will the woman you're dating marry you and join us in the house?"
Yes, we've already promised that, and I already told her that it would be busy regarding the family gatherings.
"Well then, by all means." "Wait, Mom, are you serious?" "In return, please pay me alimony and child support until Chatako graduates from university."
Of course. Thank you for understanding.
I thought Mom would be far more against it than me, but it was incredibly easy to come to an agreement. Why didn't she complain at all? I was the one who was not satisfied with how things turned out at all. After that, Dad left the room and I confronted Mom. "Hey, Mom, why don't you complain? His mistress is taking Dad away from you, you know?" "On the contrary, what are you complaining for?" "I honestly want to thank his mistress. I've always wanted to divorce him, see?" "Oh, Mom." "And I knew he was having an affair for about 5 years now." "What? Really?" "His shirt smells like women's perfume and he's got more fancy little things like ties and handkerchiefs. In retrospect, he was really making a fool of me. On the other hand, why did you put up with this bullshit for 5 years?" "I thought that if I brought up divorce, I would be attacked by the whole family and kicked out without question, and without anything to my name. I was waiting for him to bring up divorce himself so that I could secure child support for you and alimony as well." "Is that so?" "Well, he'll be able to marry a young woman and the family will have a strong new housekeeper, so it's great for all parties, right?" "I see. I understand now. But to think that it was my fault that you were forced to live with this goddamn family for 5 years. I feel so sorry." "What are you talking about? This was my decision, sweetheart, but anyway." I'm glad that the divorce has finally been finalized. My mother went back to sleep with a refreshed smile on her face. And what was amazing that right after this transaction, my mother's health improved phenomenally and she became her old sprightly self again. Well then, we'll have to start preparing for the move and all that. But anyway, it's so horrible that Dad and Grandpa told us verbatim, "Be out of here in a month or else." I guess they're just that impatient to welcome Toshiro's new wife. Out with the old and in with the new, as they say. Well, in any case, I don't think his mistress can survive the summer and winter cross hell, but for real, don't underestimate housekeeping skills I've developed over 20 years. Damn, you're so strong, Mom! Oh, I know. Let's take this opportunity to go to Tokyo together. What? To Tokyo? You'll have to transfer high schools, but you said you wanted to go to a university in Tokyo, didn't you? I think moving now will greatly expand the options for where to go to school. But what about you? I've always wanted to work in Tokyo, you know? Wait, really? Yeah! My dream was to be an office lady from Marunouchi. What's that? I wanted to work in Tokyo because I admired the talent duo Asano. That's so a la mode, lol. Thanks to the alimony, I don't have to work for a few months too, so I'll take my time looking for a job. That's great! Let's go to Tokyo! Thanks to my mother's unexpected suggestion of moving to Tokyo, we ended up actually arranging to go there together. Then we moved to Tokyo without a hitch, and Mom decided to use her housekeeping skills to her advantage and registered with a housekeeping service. She would say, "It's so awesome to be able to do housework and get paid." She seems to enjoy her job every day. Not only that, but she gained notoriety as an especially skilled housekeeper, so she's become a popular housekeeper with a never-ending list of requests. You never know what's gonna happen in life, do you? And at the end of the year... Hey Mom, what are we gonna do for New Year's? You've also been accepted to a university through recommendation too. I think we should splurge and celebrate. I think we should too! I don't have to worry about studying and I can use my full time to celebrate the new year. What should we do? How many years has it been since you had a relaxing New Year's holiday, Mom? It's been about 20 years, I think. No wonder you're so at a loss about what to do. Compared to last year, it's a luxurious concern, though. Shall we go to a hot spring, or shall we spend New Year's at home? A hot spring! Even if I don't do anything, meals are prepared, the house is cleaned up, and a futon is laid out for us. That's It's like heaven! But a New Year's where we don't do anything is also hard to throw away. If we think of the hell you've been through up until now, it might be the ultimate luxury for real. Okay then, about the hot spring, let's make a proper plan before we go anywhere. So this year's New Year's holiday will be celebrated by doing nothing and lazing around. Let's go! Let's go! I can't believe a day like this would come again where I can sit in the kotatsu and watch the red and white song contest on TV. I've always dreamed of spending the end of the year watching TV like this, and with a bottle of beer in hand, it's the best. But I wanted to watch the 24-hour variety show. It's not so bad, isn't it? This is my proper first end of the year in 20 years. Yes, I know. Honestly, though, so much has happened this year, huh? Yeah, so much has happened, sweetheart. It feels like my divorcing Toshiro happened such a long time ago. You got divorced just after the new year and we moved to Tokyo in March. Then you transferred to another high school and took the university entrance exam. Then you became quite the charismatic housekeeper and even appeared in magazine interviews. All of that happened in 1 year. That house must be pretty freaking hectic right now. Maybe. Feels so good. I wonder if his mistress is doing well. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. My bad. I don't even want to remember it. It's 11:59! The New Year's coming. Let's jump, shall we? Let's do it. Happy New Year! That was awesome! It was the best New Year ever. It was the first time I've ever had such a fun New Year. I'm sure Mom felt the same way. Around 3 days later, Dad called me on my cell phone for whatever reason. He hadn't contacted either of us since we came to Tokyo, so I wonder what he wants.
Charako, Happy New Year, dear.
Happy New Year.
How are you?
Doing good?
How's your mother?
She's fine. What's it to you?
Well, would it be possible for you to come over for a couple of days and help out?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's hard for us, you see, and even you know that New Year's is a lively time when all the relatives get together, right?
That's none of my business. I wanted to hang up the phone quickly, right then and there, but my father started complaining to me endlessly. Apparently he had a baby during the summer and it was a daughter, and during Obon the relatives said a lot of nasty things about it. It seems she, meaning his ex-lover and current wife, were completely overwhelmed. Furthermore, her mental state was already unstable due to childcare, and when New Year's came around, she'd reached her limit and become bedridden. I guess it was her own fault, too. But despite being so young, she worked so hard in the housework and childcare. She was a much better girl than I ever thought she would be. Why do you know so much about everything, Mom? Your grandma, silly. What, are you still in contact with her? Even after the divorce, I was still pretty worried about Mrs. Umemura after all. How is she? I hope she's okay. She says she's lonely now that we're both gone, but she seems to be doing well. Thank goodness. It seems she's also telling the girl to take the child with her and leave the family. She said that she was enough to stay in this house too. Oh no. Seems like she and Toshiro's current wife both became unhappy because they got involved with that house. And you did too, right, Mom? It's such a hellish place that makes anyone unhappy if you get involved. I can't take it anymore. As Mrs. Umemura said, it would be better if that family just freaking disappeared. In the end, it seems that my ex-father's ex-lover and current wife took her child and left the house early. But since she left of her own accord, she couldn't get any compensation or child support. And since there were no women working during the New Year holidays, the family gatherings ceased to exist. It goes without saying that my ex-father is being heavily criticized by his relatives for this. In the end, the whole system ran on relying on female power. Now my father is being treated as a jinx, the worst man the bloodline has ever seen, for his wives always run away and couldn't leave behind an heir. He was heavily abused thereafter and eventually became mentally ill and ran away from home. Mom got especially worried now that there was no one to look after Grandma, so she sent her to a nursing home, saying she would pay for everything. During that time, she also received a lot of nasty comments from her ex-family, but she ignored them. Grandma also said she felt relieved that the bloodline in this family would finally die out. As for us, even now, we spend every Obon and New Year's holidays relaxing together, doing whatever we like.